What's up, guys? I want to talk about anxiety and cravings. Go ahead and smash that like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Leave me a comment down there as well. Let me know what your top cravings are. I'm curious to know, see if they align with mine. Anxiety is going to make us crave things. Maybe you are having new cravings you didn't have before anxiety. They're just strange, or you're concerned about them. Or maybe you had these cravings your whole life, but now the cravings are much more intense since being diagnosed with anxiety or dealing with anxiety. This is very normal. Many of you are going through this. Many of you are gaining weight. Many of you are taking part in some very unhealthy things and trying to cope with your anxiety. And I'm no different from you. I dealt with that as well. So hopefully I can relate with you with some of my cravings. And in the end, maybe I can give you a little bit of a solution for that. So stick around for that. Make sure you watch the whole thing. So guys, I was drinking a lot of alcohol before my anxiety, but things got much, much worse afterwards. After getting my panic disorder diagnosis, after developing health anxiety and dealing with depression from all of that, I was having so many panic attacks every day. I thought I was dying. The only thing that made my panic attack symptoms and these just horrible symptoms of general anxiety go away was to drink. And that's the problem with a lot of these cravings, guys. They give us instant gratification. They do help immediately. So our body continues to try to feed off that and use that. So then we want it again. We want it again. We want it again. We keep coming back for sweets. We keep coming back for caffeine. We keep coming back for cigarettes. We keep coming back for drinking or drugs or whatever you're dealing with, even things like social media and TV. We keep going to the things that give us instant gratification. Problem is, long run, it's not good mentally. It's not good physically. It's not good for our anxiety, and alcohol is one of those. Do not self-medicate with drugs or alcohol for your anxiety. It won't work. It did give me instant gratification. I will say that. It would help me chill out. I would numb myself. The next day, I would get up and I would have horrible hangover symptoms and anxiety symptoms combined. So the IBS, the nausea, the headaches, the vomiting. Then I would also have all the panic disorder. I would have the chest pain, the tremors, everything bad, all in one. And this would happen every single day. And then I would have to drink to make that stop. So you see where I'm going with this? It's a vicious cycle. I developed a hard addiction to it. Smoking was kind of the same thing. I would smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. Smoking like a freaking choo-choo train, man. I'm telling you. Finally, I was able to quit that cold turkey after the doctor told me that wasn't good for my panic disorder and health anxiety. It really isn't good for your health anxiety, because if you're smoking, there are tons of risk factors with that. And it's never going to give you a peace of mind, unless you quit. So I was able to quit that and then start tapering down on my alcohol. Things got much, much better. Easier said than done. But if you need help to get off of something, get professional help. Some other things, guys. I was binge eating like crazy. Luckily, I did not gain any weight from this. My metabolism was so good at the time that I didn't gain any weight. But guys, I was eating so much food at all times of the night. If I was feeling like crap, I would just get in the car, go drive to Jack in the Box or McDonald's, get me like 3 combo meals. I know it sounds crazy, but that's really how much I ate out of, wanting comfort. I would dig in the fridge late at night, just be hunched over deli meat, slamming it in my mouth. Like, it's crazy. Some of the stuff that I did, my friends couldn't believe how much I ate, and my friends couldn't believe that I wasn't gaining any weight. So maybe the stress was I don't know. Maybe it had some effect on my weight as well, but I just think it was my metabolism at the time. Something else craving that I never had before my anxiety was the desire to eat sweets. I was always I want first and seconds of everything. I don't want any dessert. And I wasn't a huge fan of candy, but I started eating tons of candy. I guess the sugar was something that I was, using to cope. It did give me some instant comfort. Then I started eating cookies and brownies and cakes on a regular basis. Sugar is not good for anxiety. It's not good for our overall health. So make sure that you're limiting yourself for that. Some other things that I was doing, guys, obviously I was depressed. I was staying at home all the time, so I started to stay on social media. You know how we stay glued to our phones, especially when things aren't going our way. We're scrolling through our phones. We're seeing everybody's, luxurious life. Jealousy comes up, a lot of bad feelings. It's also not personable. You're not building any real relationships. I mean, you're not able to, see somebody face to face like in the good old days. I also think social media is one of the reasons anxiety and depression is getting a lot worse. And also TV, I would just watch tons of TV. So I wasn't being active. I wasn't getting out there and doing anything, which brings me to some solutions, guys. Well, one major solution that I have for you is to stay busy. You need to understand this is normal with anxiety. You're going to have to be strong and show some resistance against it and fight it by staying busy. Stay busy doing healthy things. Take a walk, read a book, do your favorite hobbies. As long as they're healthy hobbies, don't just video game all day. Like I said, do some reading, do some journaling, go work out. Working out was like the best thing and one of the best things that I can tell you to do to combat any type of addiction or craving issue. Work out. It'll take a lot of that out of you. A lot of that energy will be gone. That bad, negative energy will be gone. Take my word for it. Do that. We just want to replace these bad, unhealthy coping mechanisms or these cravings with good things. You need to work at that each and every single day. And then stress management in general is what you need to be doing because it'll make the cravings get, less intense as time goes on and you start to get a handle on your anxiety because your body won't be trying to handle it in an unhealthy manner. So make sure you follow all the tips I put down in my description. Try out all the resources that I give you down below. There's some great resources down there. And enjoy my social media. Keep subscribing to channels like mine, guys. Keep watching these videos. Thank you so much. If you got some value, hit that like button down below. Also, remember to leave me a comment. I want to know what your top cravings are. And subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell so you get updates when I put these videos out. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today, and I hope I gave some value to some of you guys.